What's up, guys and gals? Mega Blocks, Mega Constructs, Halo fans. So I'm gonna give you guys a look at what's left of my collection of Mega Blocks and Mega Constructs Halo figures. The ones that predate the newer or current interchangeable armor system. These were basically the ones that they didn't have the interchangeable armor. Some of you might be newer to Halo Mega Blocks or Mega Constructs might not even remember that there was a time before the interchangeable armor. So it's 2009 that these first came out. That's 10 years. 2019. We're at 2019. 10 years after the first ones. I don't know if any of the ones I have left are some of the first ones from 2009. I was constantly, getting rid of stuff and upgrading to, if there was a newer version. There might be a few of these. Actually, at least one or two of these, mail away ones might be original from 2009. Anyway, so this is what's I think I said it at the opening. This is what's left of my collection. If you've known me or followed me that long since 2009 and the early days of the Halo Mega Blocks, this was one of the biggest things I was into for a long time. Those early years of the Halo Mega Blocks. Man, and there's a reason I have this many, because I had so many sets, But the thing, what I was about to say is, if you know me that long, you know that I actually had a lot more of these, over the years. But again, constantly kind of thinning out my collections, which, something I do with all the kinds of stuff I collect. Downsizing, stuff like that, and keeping just the ones I really want, or, for whatever reason. But, so 10 years later, this is what I have left of the older style ones, again, before the interchangeable armor system, which, they were good figures, but man, what Mega Bloks did with the interchangeable armor system is pretty amazing. I have maybe one minor issue, is just kind of it makes them a little bulkier, but still, man, they're a lot better. And these older ones now just kind of feel old compared to those. But some of them are still cool, and some of them are still unique, and haven't gotten, updated versions, or some of them might be getting some. Anyway, so yeah, there's an overall look. Again, there was a time where I've had a lot more. I think in total, if I don't know at any one point what was the most I had, but because I was constantly getting rid of stuff. But if I was to imagine how much I had in total over the years, it might be twice as much as this, if not more. But yeah, so anyway, as you can see, they're bagged, and I was thinking about actually unbagging all these and spraying them out. But yeah, that's it's kind of more time and effort than it's worth me doing. So I decided to just lay them out in the bags and throw them on the good old battlescape. I wonder if that's one thing I wonder, though, if we'll ever get a new kind of battlescape, or even a set that has something like the battlescape. Anyway, so they are kind of sectioned off, and in this first bag is mostly green or other dark color Spartans. So even though I don't have them all out, I'm gonna try to give you a good look at what's in these bags anyway. I don't know which one of these specifically might be Master Chief. And there was also a time where I'm not sure of the reason that Mega Bloks refused to do any actual characters, including the Chief. They were all just like Spartans and Marines and stuff like that. And I think even with like the first Halo Reach Spartans, I forget what were the first ones, like they didn't actually name them. They just labeled them as the kind of Spartan armor they were, but didn't give them their actual names. I don't remember when, but eventually they did. They did. I'm sure like some of these, like it was just unavoidable to not give them their actual names. So, yeah, I don't know if any one of these is specifically Master Chief, or all the ones I have is before we actually got a Master Chief. And then this next one are they were kind of like my version of color-coded teams. So there's probably like 4 or 5 of each color in here, and they vary from Spartans to Marines as well. So I've got some yellows, some oranges, some reds, whites, purples, and pinks. Oh, and blues. I always love the Hayabusa armor. Always some of my favorites. I loved, back then. I think now it's not as uncommon, but back then it was pretty special to get something like in a pink. So some pretty cool Spartans here. I think, so maybe someday when it's grown, I might not wait till it gets this big, but someday when my newer, or what I consider my current collection of the Halo figures with the interchangeable armor, and someday I'll do a video of those as well. And I think I'm doing the same with those, like doing some color-coded teams like these. And then these are mostly like Marines, as well as ODST. ODST, always some of my favorites. Cool Marines there. And then these were Marines, I believe. I forget, I don't know exactly what era of Halo these were from. And I think we got some updated versions of these from the or with the interchangeable armor, but to me they didn't look as cool as these guys did, which is a shame, because the interchangeable armor ones are just better, but still, like, I like these guys. I think I got, are these different? Yeah, some green ones too. These are a little different. I think these were pilots, I'm not sure. But I really like this one. These are some of my favorites. No, I've never played whatever game and, era of Halo these were from. Just really like their designs. Never completed Noble Team. That's what I have there. And then the Elites. These are like the there's some some major characters here, as well as just like some really unique versions. And I thought, I was gonna say I thought I'd kept some hunters. Apparently I didn't, so I got rid of my older hunters, but I do have some of the newer ones. And then these are like regular Elites in various, again, kind of color coded. I have a few of like each color here. These ones are definitely, though, benefited from the newer sculpts of the interchangeable armor, especially with the faces. And then where are these? Oh, like we've got some jackals here and grunts. That one looks really cool. Actually, now I'm looking at this, reminds me of some Avengers Endgame armor. But yeah, these grunts are really cool. But again, Definitely upgraded with the interchangeable armor ones. And then some brutes. Gotta love those brutes. Pretty cool ones here. And last but not least, well, actually no, there's a few more there, but in these bags with a bunch of them. The flood and infected flood Marines, or is there Spartans? Marines and elites, as well as the little flood forms right there. These are something I don't think, I could be wrong, but off the top of my head, I don't think we've gotten updated versions of Flood in the upgraded or interchangeable armor system. So those are those. And then here we got a few of those, I know I don't have all that they made, but like all the first ones of like, these were the active camo ones that were like I think in at least the first couple blind bag series, they were like the ultra rares. And this was one of the later ones. Phasing active camo. Oh, and there's a little active camo grunt. These, I don't know if all three of these, but I know at least two of these three were like the special mail away ones. I know I still have the actual little envelopes they came in. I don't remember which was the first, second, or third. And then finally, last but not least, that what series was this? 4, I think. That the first Cortana came in. There's kind of a story behind this and how this kind of ruined Halo Mega Bloks for me. I'm not gonna ramble about that here and now, but still cool to have this. I know we have a better version now. It's fully articulated, but still, that's history right there, you know. So there you have it. It's my what's left in my collection of the the older Mega Bloks, Mega Constructs. I don't know if any of these were, probably not. I was gonna say I don't know if any of these were actually Mega Constructs, because I think by the time that they changed to Mega Constructs, we were already on the interchangeable armor. So yeah, most likely all these are just Mega Bloks. Halo Mega Bloks, man, those good old days. It was a good time. I mean, wow, come on. 10 years later. Wow. You know, again, I'll maybe eventually I'll show my collection of the newer ones eventually. You know, it'll be a while till I have nearly this much, where it's really worth doing a video on showing. So anyway, for any of you that have been collecting or even collected and don't collect anymore, I hope not only that you enjoy this, but it also helped bring back some memories of those good old Mega Bloks days. I still have a small collection. I don't know if I ever did a video showing my collection of the older vehicles and sets. If I didn't, I've sold off quite a few, including the Elephant, the Pelican, but I still have a few. Mostly I've been saving. I know there's a lot of those I probably will get rid of eventually, but I've been saving them because of this project that I've had in mind for years to do a stop motion with those. So we'll see. If I never get around to that, I might at least do a video showing the existing collection before I end up getting rid of some, if not most of them. So anyway, there you guys have it. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching.